We're going to be looking at a horror screenplay, which is cool in itself, but get this.
Yeah.
This thing is a finalist. It's called the Austin After Dark Film Festival, and it's known for horror, sci-fi, all that good stuff.
All right, I'm already hooked. What's the screenplay called?
Lake Kivu. And here's the kicker. It's set in Rwanda.
That's not your typical horror setting.
Right. And it gets even wilder from there. Picture this. Beautiful country. But suddenly, this crazy natural disaster hit. It's called a limnic eruption. And it's basically this massive release of carbon dioxide from the depths of a lake.
Hold on, a CO2 cloud, that's actually terrifying. Like, it can really happen.
Oh, absolutely. It's a real phenomenon. And it's happened before.
Seriously? Like where?
Most notably at Lake Nyos in Cameroon back in 1986. And thousands of people and animals died, just suffocated by the gas.
Jeez, that's awful. So this Lake Kivu screenplay, it uses that as like the main threat.
It's definitely a big part of it, like this looming silent killer. But then it gets even more out there.
Let me guess. Zombies. Gotta have zombies in a horror film, right?
You got it. But not just any zombies. We're talking zombie animals.
Zombie animals. Now, that's something I haven't seen before.
Right. And the screenplay follows these two young characters, Eric and his friend's sister, Kiva, as they try to survive this double whammy of a disaster and a zombie outbreak.
I can only imagine the kind of chaos that would cause. Trying to outrun a cloud of CO2 and then bam, zombie cattle charging at you.
And it's even more intense because the writer, Roxsanne Dyssell, actually drew inspiration from her time in Rwanda.
She's bringing firsthand experience to the setting. That's cool.
Yeah, she talks about how the landscapes, the kids she met there, the wildlife, it all had this profound effect on her.
That definitely shines through in the judges' comments on the screenplay. They were really impressed by how unique and fresh the setting felt.
And it makes sense, right? Rwanda is not your typical zombie movie backdrop. It adds this whole other layer of, I don't know, exotic danger, maybe.
Absolutely. It plays on our sense of the unknown, like we're venturing into uncharted territory. Well, think about it. You have this natural disaster, the limnic eruption, which is arguably a consequence of climate change, right? And then you have this virus that seems to come out of nowhere and turns animals into these aggressive, monstrous creatures.
So you're saying she's using those two threats to represent the unpredictable and often devastating consequences of a changing climate.
Exactly. And by setting it in Rwanda, a country that's already facing its own set of challenges, she's highlighting how climate change often impacts the most vulnerable populations the hardest, even though they're not the ones primarily responsible for it.
It's like this really powerful metaphor for the kind of interconnectedness of global issues and how they can have these ripple effects that we don't always anticipate.
It's got these layers of social commentary and real-world relevance that make you think. It's definitely one that pushes the boundaries of the genre, and I'm really curious to see if it takes home the top prize.
Me too. And the good news is we don't have to wait too long to find out. The winner is being announced on November 9th.
Are you submitting your creative work to film festivals? There are small details that could potentially be the difference between getting selected or rejected on the film festival circuit. Hi, this is Michael Fair, and I've been a film festival director for more than 15 years. I've reviewed thousands of submissions. Would you like me to show you how to present your work in a way that every film festival director loves to see? You wouldn't believe how many submissions have incomplete information that negatively affects your chances of getting selected. Avoid common, costly mistakes that other filmmakers and screenwriters are making every day. Before you spend another $1 on submission fees, you should purchase the Film Festival Submitter's Handbook, now available on Amazon in paperback, ebook, and Kindle formats. Click on the link in the description of this video and order a couple of books today, one for yourself and another for a friend who is ready to start their film festival submissions journey. Thank you.